tonight to respond to what we just heard. Sheriff, thanks so much for coming on. So is the problem in LA County that there aren't enough social workers?
I can tell you
I have
this, we have an
probably
abundance
7 by
what
myself.
we have is a district attorney who refuses to enforce the laws that are already on the books. We got plenty of laws. We got ones about bad guys using guns to do bad things. They won't touch them.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm seeing in cities across the country, authorities refusing to enforce existing gun laws. So you're caught with an illegal gun, and nobody does anything to you about it. I wonder, does the president not know that or notice or care? What is going on here exactly?
Fucking America
I
over.
don't know if the word is getting up to the federal level, but I mean, I appreciate the fact that he's now funding law enforcement and he's pushing against the defunding. That is great. However,
Yes.
they need to deliver that memo to my board of supervisors, who is still actively defunding the sheriff's department, and then trying to say, oh, no, we're not. Yet I'm losing deputies by the hundreds. And now come April 1st, I'm going to be missing 1,600 personnel that I should already have. And they're pretending like we're not being defunded.
Speaking of democracy, we hear a lot about democracy, which is, of course, a synonym for doing the will of voters. Are there a lot of voters, a majority of voters in LA County who want fewer sheriff's deputies or fewer police in LA?
No.
I have not found them. I've been everywhere through LA County. I've done 85 town halls. I've spoken to tens of thousands of county residents. I've been on the trains. They're all begging for, we need to see more deputies on the streets. Where are they? And then my supervisors say, well, you're going to have to do with less. In fact, now I've learned that we've had to raise the overtime that each deputy has to work from 96 hours a month to 120 hours a month. The cap on that ceiling has been raised, and they can work 30 days consecutively without a break because we don't have enough deputies.
Well, I mean, you can't do any job that many hours a week, that many days in a
People
row.
are going
Best,
to
right?
just...
I mean, who could
No,
do
you
that?
can't. That is a huge threat. Nobody can.
They're going to make mistakes. People are going to get hurt over this is what's going to happen.
Exhaustion, and they're going to fall asleep at the switch, and we can't let that happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to host a talk show 30 days in a row. Sheriff, thanks. I appreciate you coming on.